Okay, so this is class 10th polynomial chapter, second chapter from NCERT, and here we are going to discuss concept of zeros for the polynomial. So you must have proper idea about polynomial and its zeros. So do you have some idea about polynomial? Any idea about polynomial?
It has degree of
Say
it has variable and constant.
it has variable and constant, and okay, I'll explain. So first I'll cover what we will discuss in the chapter. So first thing, we have to know polynomial and its degree. So what is polynomial we'll cover here, and how to decide its degree we'll cover here, and then types of polynomial. So we have constant polynomial, linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, biquadratic polynomial, and then we have to learn this technique, something called division algorithm. They ask questions on this. Then zeros of polynomial you have to learn. So here concept of zeros means we'll start from here, zeros of polynomial. Zeros are also known as roots, and then we have to discuss discriminant of quadratic polynomial. So after that we will discuss properties of discriminant. So here we'll learn what is discriminant of polynomial, and then here we'll discuss properties of this discriminant, and then we'll discuss relation between zeros and coefficients. So when we'll finish this what is polynomial, and in this topic what is polynomial, here we'll discuss what is coefficient, and here we'll discuss what is zeros. Then in this topic we'll discuss relation between these coefficients of polynomial and zeros of polynomial, and last topic we discuss graph of a polynomial. Okay, so now first thing I will explain, any mathematical equation valid, any mathematical valid equation, we can draw that, and if there is single degree means, suppose I am using variable x and y, two variables in one equation, like x plus y is equal to 1, then x is having degree 1, I mean power 1, and y is having power 1. So this is called linear equation. You are familiar with this is linear equation. So if you will draw linear equation, you will get a line, straight line. But if you will draw a quadratic equation, then you will not get a straight line, you will get curved line. So again, if you will discuss this linear polynomial, and if you draw this, you will get a straight line, and if you draw quadratic, you will get curved line. So these things, graphical method, what kind of shape I will get, will cover in this topic, graph of polynomial. Okay, so I think topics covered. Now we discuss everything. So first thing, how to decide what is polynomial. Any mathematical equation which is written, it can be polynomial, it cannot be polynomial. But how to decide it is polynomial? So we have some technique. So first thing, power of each term should be positive. It should not be, the power should be non-negative number. Power of, suppose I am writing x square, x cube. So these are positive powers, right? Can it be fraction? No, it cannot be fraction, like x power 1 by 2, x power 1 by 3. Can it be negative number? No, it cannot be negative number. Okay, now what about constants? Constants can be negative, positive, doesn't matter. Okay, I'll give one example. Suppose I'm writing like this, polynomial a0 x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2 plus dot an. Now see here, this full equation is representing one standard general format of polynomial. Now you see, this power, these powers here, they cannot be negative. It means n cannot be negative. So n cannot be negative. If n cannot be negative, suppose if n is being negative, then what's wrong? Wrong is, suppose if n is minus 2, if I am taking n is minus 2, then here power will be minus 2, and here minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. So powers are being negative, that's why n cannot be negative. Next thing about a naught. A naught cannot be 0. Why? Because if a naught will be 0, then this term will be 0. And here n is representing degree of the polynomial. How to decide degree of the polynomial? The highest power will be the degree of the polynomial. Are you getting this? Okay, we have several examples. In next video we'll cover exercise, and there we'll learn examples and everything. Here just intro is going on. Now there is some where we have to learn types of polynomial. Okay, so in our syllabus we have to cover only 4 types of polynomial, and mainly we have to be focused on these 3 types. Okay, and some questions, I think 1 or 2 questions are given in NCERT with cubic polynomial also. So we'll cover all the 4. Now, what is constant polynomial? In constant polynomial, will not have any variable. The x term will not be having. We'll be having only one constant number. That number can be positive or negative. Like an. An is not having x term, right? This is free from x. So if total equation, I mean, if I'll write only one number, that is also a polynomial. Like if I'll say 2. 2 is also a polynomial, but constant polynomial. Now, what is a linear polynomial? And then we have to discuss what is quadratic polynomial. In linear polynomial, like this, power will be 1. Like x plus 2. This is constant polynomial or not? No. Why? Because we have one variable term. One more thing. What is variable? What is constant? So these numbers are called constants, and x variable, right? Now, so in constant polynomial, you'll be having only constant, like only 2. And in linear polynomial, you will be having power 1, right? Done. After that, quadratic polynomial. So here you will be having maximum power 2, like x square. You can have any constant also, no problem. 3x square plus 2x plus 1. Now see, this constant can have any sign, positive or negative, no problem. I mean, this can also be having any sign, no problem, positive or negative. Minus 3x square, minus 2x, minus 1, anything, no problem. Don't worry about sign of the constant. We have to only think about sign of variable. This should be positive always. So constant done, linear polynomial done, quadratic done. Now what is cubic polynomial? In this cubic polynomial, the maximum power of x should be 3. That's all done. Now what is biquadratic polynomial? Maximum power 4. Bi means 2. Okay, it's not BUY, purchase, it's BI. Okay, so bi means 2, and biquadratic, it means 2 times quadratic, means power 4. So biquadratic means power 4. So like you can have an example, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square, like that. So plus x plus some constant. So this will represent a general format of biquadratic polynomial. Okay, after covering this, we have to discuss what is the division algorithm. So this directly will learn into the exercise. And now what is zeros of polynomial? This is actually this is the main concept what we have to discuss here. That's why I gave as main heading concept of zeros and polynomial. So mainly we have to learn the concept of zeros. So you have any idea about zeros?
The graph, wherever the line meets x,
Okay, very good. Correct. So I will explain in this way. Suppose we are writing any polynomial, okay, like 2x square plus 3x plus 1. 2x square plus 3x plus 1. 2x square plus 3x plus 1. I am writing this polynomial. So first thing, you decide this is constant polynomial or linear polynomial or quadratic? So no doubt this is quadratic because maximum power is 2. Is it cubic? No. Because maximum power should be 3 for cubic. So one thing is damn sure, this is quadratic polynomial. Now we are going to discuss what is zero. Z-E-R-O. That is also known as root. Okay. Search any number, not like 2, 3 and 1. It can be any number. And put that number, substitute that number here, here. Okay. Substitute in x here and here. And after substituting that number, solve this equation, and then the total value should come 0. Only 0. Only 0. Then that number what we are going to substitute, that number is called 0 of this polynomial. Now, this polynomial can have how many zeros? It depends on the degree of the polynomial. If degree is 2, then I will have 2 numbers, okay? Separately, we'll put 1 by 1 and this equation will be 0, okay? In case of a linear polynomial, because power is 1, so I need only one number to make the equation 0. In case of constant polynomial, we cannot get any number, okay? I mean, because that is constant, there is no x, so I can't search any value of x to put there, correct? And in case of cubic polynomial, I will have 3 numbers, and those 3 numbers 1 by 1, if you will put in the equation, that equation is going to be 0. So now you got the idea about zeros. They are also known as roots, okay? Then we have to discuss discriminant of quadratic polynomial. Okay, I have to erase this. No, don't. We can discuss here what is discriminant and properties. Okay, let's pause the video. We'll make new video.